Now let's see. I'm hoping it works because I can't remember how dynamic some of the events were. Yeah, I'm getting closer. It's like, what is this? It's like this ball of white light and stuff, and oh, it's around my feet. So now I walk into the circle. Alright, so walk into the circle, things start going all crazy. Nothing? No! I looked the wrong way! I missed it. There he is. This thing creeped me the heck out the first time I saw it. Because you're standing in the middle and it actually formed right in front of me. This black shape just poof appeared. And I was like, what the heck is that? And I don't know, it's like some sort of weird bird person or spirit of some sort. And then it leaves this sort of trail of white energy, I guess, for you to follow it. And so the first time I played through, I found that thing, and I was like, holy cow! And then the thing always leads you to the big tree. It's not fair, though, because the thing is totally faster than you, and it disappears when you get too close. And then that's where I originally saw the wait, I heard, oh, there he is. Heard the fox spirit in the same tree with the owl. And you sort of learn their audio cues. You're like, ah, I know something's nearby because you can hear it. So, I think there's some other things I could go over, but I think it's about time for us to head to the circle. If I can find the cabin really quick, maybe I'll stop there, but I think it's daytime's coming, so oh, there's the cabin, so maybe it's not too late. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's too late. Daytime came. Now you can keep playing through each season all you want. So if you don't feel like you're done exploring a particular season and all that it has to show off, you can basically stick around. You don't have to run over to the Circle of Stones and switch the seasons, which is nice because it allows you to basically enjoy the game at your own pace. So I'm gonna go up here and follow the little white dots. And oh, I'm right in the center. Cool. And as fall was the season where death was coming, winter's the season where death has arrived. Now, winter is, rather unnerving, to be honest. I'm going to take maybe a postcard of this one, so I can explore winter a little bit more at a later time. And I'll show you how to access all the postcards here at the end of this. Okay, I'm going to follow these. stones. Winter, I actually find one of the more... I'm actually going to say it's probably the season I've probably spent the least amount of time investigating. And the reason for that is that, if I recall correctly, winter is the one season that does not loop. Now, like I stated before, once a season, once a day, the season won't advance until you walk into the circle. But winter, if I recall correctly, it actually ends regardless, of where you are, what you're doing, at the end of the day. So, yeah, I think actually making this the postcard first thing, so I can come back and sort of explore the rest of winter. And, maybe learn the layout of this island so I'm not running around like some completely lost idiot. Yeah, that would be a good idea, too. Okay, let's follow the path. The path will probably lead me somewhere. I apologize for my inability to navigate myself. Like I said, the map is randomly generated each time, but it's not very big. I don't know why I'm having a hard time, remembering that, hey, the cabin's there, the tower's over there, the tree is there, stuff is here. Oh, and it's snowing. Isn't that pleasant? Well, when in doubt, find the statues. So let's go up to the hilltop and try to find where the statues are. There's the big tree. Is that the sun or is that the moon? So evidently, it does appear that winter also tends to be the shortest day, because that was really quick. Oh, they're right over there. And there we have Northern Lights. Northern Lights are cool, but I want to... What the... Oh, it's already started. What happens is winter at night, you actually begin floating. You float up into, basically, you're floating upwards, and so as such, I can no longer go down to the ground. So I'm now slowly moving up above the clouds. It's a really neat way of representing it, given the art style. Today, neat. And maybe I could make it to a higher mountaintop and actually walk on it. Because it actually makes me curious about the mechanics a bit. Sorry, this is just part of my, we'll say, programmer curiosity of how they're doing this. And are they just raising the, like, an invisible floor type thing? Yeah, so I'm able to climb up to the top of this little mountain, and then I'm able to climb back down to a certain point. So it seems likely that there's just sort of like an invisible floor that's slowly moving upwards. So that way there, yeah, it just catches you and brings you up higher and higher. So I guess because I have found some things in winter, but it was mostly a fluke, like some really weird things. So I'd have to say that the winter events are much more difficult to come across. And as we look down, we can see the ground disappearing from sight. Everything we've grown to know is now gone. And the only thing we have left to do is to stare up at this until we fall asleep and the game ends the way it began. How poetic. Alright, so that has been Proteus. Now, after you've cleared the game once, to my understanding, you, if I go under Other, I believe. It's day length and subjective minutes, Wilder generation on islands. Alright, Wilder generation. From my understanding, this here only comes around after you've cleared the game at least once. And this is basically the, I believe, like, don't quote me on this, but I believe this is the thing that was added in from the Vita version. So hide the long distance marker. No. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit accept. For us, oh yes, that's right. One more thing. If you hit this arrow here, it brings you to your postcards. Clicking down here will bring you to actually your postcard folder, so you can access the actual image files. And clicking on any of these will load up your prospective, well, postcards. Basically your saved games. So if I were to click here, it loads this, and it says recreating. Now the only reason I'm showing you this is because how to quit out of the game is not as... Never mind. Evidently there was a problem with loading it up, I guess maybe with Fraps running. But basically, if you want to actually quit out of the game while you're playing it, you hold down the escape button until your eyes close. That wasn't actually described to me, so I would tap escape, and I never noticed that up on the top and the bottom, the black borders were closing in. So I just wanted to show you guys how to actually quit or exit the game. So yeah, that's been my coverage of Proteus. I think I'm going to go ahead and explore what extra things were added in afterwards, and or what other dynamic things I can find. And yeah, I encourage you to go ahead and check it out if you found it interesting. So, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, game on.